Why does an infinite creator care about my finite physical actions? Why does Hashem, who is all-powerful, all-knowing, so beyond anything we can comprehend, care if I put on my left shoe before my right shoe? Why do all these little tiny things which seem meaningless to us matter to Hashem? These are questions that really bothered me for a large portion of my life until I started learning Tanya and Chassidus. And I'm sure these questions bother a lot of people. We live in a physical world, in physical lives, physical bodies. And in order for Hashem, who is infinite, to be able to relate to us, we need to do physical things. And the more detailed that the law is the more that Hashem is able to connect to us and relate to us on our level. So for example, if we have a child, our child can't appreciate if we come over to them and we're like, here's a great idea that I had about philosophy, and like the child that can't comprehend that, the child doesn't care about that. The child is just like, what? But if we go down to the floor and sit and play with toys with the child, that is so meaningful to the child, and that's how we really connect with the child. When Hashem gives us Halacha, Jewish law that we had to abide by with all its little details, that is Hashem bringing himself down into the physical to be part of our physical lives in every single moment. That's why there's so much law. That's why there's so many details to the law. So that in every moment of our lives, we can see how Hashem is there with us in all the little details. Like I said with putting on our shoes. When we wake up in the morning, we put our shoes on. We can think about Hashem and how much he cares about us down to the detail of putting our shoes on, which from the outside, it seems ridiculous. But when you can think about that, he cares enough to want to be there with you while you're putting your shoes on. It's completely beautiful. So just some thoughts on why Jewish law is so important.